Yo. Woo!
Good to go then.
Yeah, sounds good.
Alright, let's get started. Let me get the share screen up and there
I learned that VTube Studio updated to actually something pretty cool now.
which part? Or what one?
You can now make your background your OBS gameplay footage.
Wait, you can?
Apparently.
Huh. I never knew that.
Yeah. Apparently it takes up a lot of resources.
Oh,
But
yeah.
so maybe it's a good thing you're updating your PC.
Yeah,
But that's a thing now.
that's really cool to hear.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's get started. Alright, okay, the game's on the screen, right?
Yeah, and my tails are in my face apparently.
Whoops. Alright, there. Fixed.
Awesome.
Fixed it. Bop bop. Alright, hello and welcome everyone. Hope everyone's having a good night so far. Oh, wait, hold up. Forgot to go live elsewhere. Give me a second.
Oops.
I keep forgetting about that. There we go. Alright, officially. Hello and welcome everyone. Hope everyone's having a good night so far. Tonight is currently January 8th, and we're back with some more Final Fantasy XVI. I understand it's been a while. Call it scheduling shit as well as other stuff coming up, but well, it was the holidays, so yeah.
Yeah, it was the holiday season.
Amazing how like most of the like December holidays just kind of landed within like a couple of weeks from each other on a Monday, no less.
I mean, doesn't that always happen?
On a
Not the
Monday?
landing on a Monday thing, but the holidays is always landing back to back on at the end of December.
That yes.
Mhm.
Them landing on a Monday, I haven't seen that in a while. Hey, at least it meant 3-day weekends for some folks.
Some folks.
I say some. Oh.
Some folks. But my paycheck's gonna look really fucking good, so I'm happy.
I'm glad. At least you get your holiday pay. Oh, okay. Well, anyways, we're back to Final Fantasy XVI. Yeah, over at the intermission, we were just talking about, well, various impulse buys that both me and Cole had partaked in.
Yep.
Mine consisting of finally trying to attempt to do another upgrade for my PC. Hopefully it'll actually go well this time.
Daya, didn't you have problems with your last PC upgrade?
Yeah, here's the thing. When I tried upgrading my PC the first time, when I tried like updating the GPU, everything was fine when I put it in, but when I tried the share screen on Discord, my audio kept fucking up for some reason.
That is so weird.
Yeah, I kept consulting like multiple places. I tried contacting the people who manufactured the card. No one had an answer, and nothing that I did actually worked. So I was like, screw it. I'm just gonna send back the card. Here you go. It sucks, but oh well.
Anyway, hello there, Time to Think, and hello there, Drakey C. I hope you all are doing well tonight.
Yeah, I hope y'all are doing great. We're back to 16, which means, also, I feel that this should also be mentioned. I'm happy to be playing a good Final Fantasy again. I have words for 14. Lots of words.
No.
I have words. A lot of words. Hey, we're coming home! Finally, we get to see Mother.
Okay, so last time we left off, I was like, oh, I know what's coming up next. This is funny, but it turned out I was actually too early for the funny.
Uh-oh. Oh, wait a minute. Is funny gonna well, I thought the funny was when that guy got eaten by wolves.
Okay, yeah, that was funny. But I'm talking about a different funny.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, there's a different funny. Cool. Alright. Playing a good FF? I thought you were playing Final Fantasy 16. Wait, Final Fantasy 16 isn't a good FF? Uh-oh. But no,
This is the funny.
Uh-oh.
It's how we snuck in.
The pleasure houses? Uh-oh. Cole, I'm scared. What's going on?
Just be quiet and listen.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Cheer up, you two. Can't think of a safer place in the Empire than a... brothel.
Really? Doesn't seem very private.
Did you guys know that this is an M-rated game? I didn't think we made that clear.
So then, how do we proceed?
We'll be using the glass gate. Tonight, just after sunset.
Hooray, we
Okay.
confirmed sex exists in the Final Fantasy universe.
Dude, we got that
That is one of the most
confirmed
heavily
like
guarded
hours
points in all
ago
of
when we
Sambrec.
saw Benedicta and what's his name in bed together.
Besides,
Yeah, you're right. Only now we heard it. The next step is seeing it.
How exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
Why are we just holding a very important meeting in a brothel where people be fucking?
they've ended up running for
Because
their
no
life
one
after
would
being
suspect a
discovered by
thing.
Dharma.
You know what? I'm gonna conduct all important like empire destroying activities next to a strip club.
Besides, I'm just saying, this brothels in Final Fantasy XVI's universe do cater to both men and women. This is a good chance for the gang to loosen up a little before their mission.
Ah, yep. Mm-hmm. No, it's profusely.
Spoilers, there's boobs.
Is there boobs? Oh boy.
There's
Pride is an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot.
Well, you see, people look at Clive's pecs and are like, yeah, he could work here. That is
Whoever
canon.
controls the crystals
You
will
know
do
what?
well,
Yeah.
But our kind can wield magic without them. To our rulers, we must seem the most convenient of tools.
More boobs to come. Oh boy. Great.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, you know, like the game obviously does censor stuff to align with Japan's censorship
As a nobleman, weak for a broken
policies.
rod.
But there's definitely a camera angle in this in the late game that really
Our
makes you
fate means
go,
nothing to them.
oh.
That makes you
If
go,
you're- If it makes you go, oh yeah, if your legs were just moved slightly more in that direction, we would be seeing. I can't say it because I would get you banned.
You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
You know what? I don't blame you for all this, and except I was just considering the perspective of boobs being involved.
For them to call you out.
Certainly out.
Great. Can't wait.
That'll do me.
I'll definitely say this. I definitely prefer this mature take over Stranger of Paradise.
What? Stranger of Paradise had? I don't give a fuck who you are. This one
Okay.
has boobs.
They're both mature for different reasons.
Yes. Yes, there is.
And then there's the boob scene that makes everyone go, ooh, 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 ooh.
Oh boy.
Best mate ready.
Alright, no turning back.
Yourself.
You know what? I hope that the final boss related stuff is actually going to take place at a brothel. The final boss preparations will take place at a brothel. Okay. Oh, well, hey, how fitting. Hey Drake, how's it going?
Hey, Drake. Oh, hey, Neosite. Hope you're doing well. Wow, for some reason at this angle, my VTuber face looks so annoyed. And I don't know why.
I don't know.
Alright, new dungeon. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
You have reached a pivotal point of the story. When you continue, you will not be able to return. So this is the final part of part 1, essentially,
Yeah,
right?
this is... Well, I guess technically it's the end of Act... Wait, that's weird, now that I think about it.
What makes it weird?
Yeah, it's the end of Act 1. I would consider this the end of Act 1.
Okay, we should be good to proceed then. All that we're leaving behind is just some side quests, but I think that should be fine.
Mm-hmm.
I think that folks have mentioned that the side quests don't, like, go away if you proceed through certain points. Unless it's really, really obvious.
I do not know in this scenario, because I did all of the side quests before this point. So I do not know if something's going to become unobtainable afterward.
Ah, okay. Yeah, well, I have previous save data, so I could just go back to that.
Okay, sounds good.
It'll be fine. I'll have time to actually get through a lot of these quests. Hopefully.
This bodes well.
Alright, so we're teaming up with Sid again.
Not be such a terrible plan after all.
Yeah, Sid will be in the party for this one.
Sweet.
Only that your last secret shortcut was nowhere near as secret as you claimed.
We had to deal with a bunch of other people, dude.
Life's too short for perfect plans. You want a plan that
Oh, did I miss something spicy? Dude, we just had like a plan of action in a brothel, so...
Clyde, my boy. Even life's smallest challenges offer the opportunity to grow and to change.
Yeah, it's called experience points.
Allow them to suffuse your heart with a deep sense of fulfillment.
Narrowly escaping death at the hands of an enemy is not my idea of fulfillment.
Something wrong?
You must castrate God.
Just wondering if the two of you had finished.
Right. We make for the Mother Crystal's heart as planned. Destroy it and the whole thing should come tumbling down.
Okay, so our main goal is to try and destroy these crystals, right?
Then
Yeah.
we embrace the moment
Sid
and use it to grow
believes
and
that
change.
the crystals that are gotten from the Mother Crystal are what are causing the blight, because they're absorbing the ether that's used for magic.
Come on,
Get rid of the
this way.
crystals, get rid of the ability to use magic,
to stay
eventually
outside.
probably the blight will heal itself.
Ah, okay.
It
Alright.
It is worth noting, I think it was implied but not explicitly stated, that one of the things they've been doing at the Hideaway is trying to figure out how to do things without magic, like light fires, plant crops, stuff like that. So,
Oh, they're biological Mako reactors. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Fine.
Gotcha.
Let's get this.
yeah, actually that's a very good comparison. And yes, Drake, you see, I did see your comment from earlier. I do think the Sid is one of the best in the franchise, if not the best.
Of course it did.
Perfect
Okay.
plans, Clyde. Perfect plans.
The best laid plans are the ones you don't plan for, I guess.
Alright, while we're going through the dungeon, I'm gonna wrap up my dailies in Genshin. I wanted to get these out of the way before before I before the stream, but that didn't happen.
Alright. I'm trying to just basically get a feel back for the controls, so...
Okay, just remember, it's Devil May Cry, but with Final Fantasy.
Gotcha. Yeah, and also I can set people on fire.
And you can dodge. Wait,
Yeah.
you can dodge in Devil May Cry.
Well, in certain instances, yes. Let's see. I think Yoshi P directly said the crystals were an allegory for fossil fuels. Yeah, that makes sense.
I remember. It was either Yoshi P or or the director for the game.
Ah, okay.
But yeah, they used a lot of the fantasy ideas in this as that in the fantasy concepts and
Never stood a chance.
you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
They used a lot of the concepts that Final Fantasy is known for as RIRL allegories and stuff for this game.
Ah, gotcha. Okay, let me review the controls real quick before we proceed on forward. This is what happens when we haven't played in a while. Let's see. Icon, lock-on is L1. Which one is your icon trigger? Limit break is L3, R3. Got it.
Yeah, L3, R3. Swapping icons is R2, is L2, and selecting your special abilities is L2, I
The main
believe.
tunnel.
Yeah, I think so.
I mean R2, you know what I mean.
Yeah, yep.
There are sentries.
And plant fact for today, there exists a plant that is capable of mimicking the leaves of other plants to the point where separate parts of the same plant will mimic two different plants. Wait, what? Okay.
Oh, interesting.
It's, okay, so plants can multi-class, apparently.
Ah, like D&D characters.
Exactly.
I do need to propose a silly D&D character, sort of, to Justin for a one-shot at some point. Because I want to play as a
All good things
cat.
must come to an
A
end.
cat?
Let's
Yeah.
have a bit more company from now on.
Like any cat in particular, or just like a cat person, or a cat?
I want to play as a cat. Specifically, I want to play as a druid who wild-shaped into a cat and stayed stuck in that form for so long, they can't change back to human. So they're just permanently wild-shaped as a cat. They can wild-shape into other things, but when they unwild-shape, they just go back to cat.
Ah, gotcha. Okay.
And I want to make them a circle of wildfire, and I'm going to ask if Fireball can be added to the list of spells. For reasons!
Reasons, yep.
I don't play D&D, but can I pitch a character to roleplay as sometime? Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, hold on, let me just kick this guy in the dick.
That reminds me, I know Sammy had an interest in us doing some streams where we're trying out new TTRPGs, or new to us, like Cyberpunk Red, Pathfinder, shit like that.
Does sound like fun.
Oh hey, new enemy.
Uh-oh. A big guy? Wait.
I think this may be the moment I was talking about earlier. What have we here?
Cannoneer? Is this guy wielding like a giant cannon, or... Oh.
Only too happy to oblige.
Oh, okay. Okay, he's just wielding a cannon.
Then let's shut him up.
Alright. Alright. I'll get the hang of this soon enough. I totally meant to do that.
Just like every other parry in this game.
I'm sure that people could pull up. Yep, I totally meant to do that as well.
Good job, dude.
Which one was the wait, which one was the super skill to pull them off? Like,
Oh yeah, once they get to like half staggered, if you grab them with Garuda, then they'll
oh, this
stumble.
was it. Okay, yeah, that's what it was. All right. Okay, apparently the timing is really off. All right.
Nice.
Nope, don't.
Lessons.
You're not using that. You're using that cannon in a. Oh, okay. Now you're using it. Jill.
Don't worry, she has no HP. She'll be fine.
Yeah. It's. Yep. All right. All right. Let me just dodge through all of that.
Don't forget, when you do precision dodge, you can actually counter with a magic spell.
Oh yeah. Yep. Like that. Or
Nice. Now rein him in.
got him.
Why won't you die?
Oh no, is he going to explode? Or is he going to...
Bollocks.
Oh yeah, Drake asked a question where, what did we think about folks saying that this Sid is one of the best Sids in the series? What the fuck? Oh, okay.
Yeah, he just went a Kashik. That's a new enemy type. Or a new subtype.
So you just go ballistic?
So, normal people, if they're Well, actually, I'm not going to bother explaining it to you because the characters themselves are going to explain it to you after this fight.
Ah, okay.
But I'll give more details if you're still confused about it.
Yeah, no problem. I'm just going to assume that it's basically them going in there. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do, but alright. You know, I think what would have been a good idea for me to do prior to this would be to, probably do a couple of side quests to just get a good feel of the game again. But oh well. Oh well. Live and learn.
I don't play D&D, but can I pitch a character to roleplay sometime? The guy is an amateur mage and particularly specializes in alchemy, but he's also a silver-tongued charmer. He uses his minimal mystical abilities to basically be a magic snake oil salesman. Give me a random iron ring, I'll enchant it to glow purple and carve some runes into it, convince someone it's the ring of heavenly glory, how much you offering. Take some gun 50 bottles, pour basic potions into them, toss some cheap alchemy ingredients in the river, hawk it to a ton for square few gil. That sounds like a bard, actually.
A spoony one?
Yeah, spoony bard. That could probably be like a bard. Specializes in alchemy would be an artificer. Maybe a mix between an alchemist and a bard or something. Silver-tongued would be an eloquence bard. Artificer would be the alchemist subtype. But even characters outside of alchemist can learn alchemy. You just need the alchemist tools. So, definitely an eloquence bard. Maybe a subclass of an alchemist artificer. One or the other.
Alright. Okay, I saw a question that says, have I played Final Fantasy XII? I never finished it. I didn't really get too far into it because I was not good at the game. Go, boy, go! Wait, why am I... I can use magic! That too. Better potion. Okay, we're good. There we go. Well, do you remember how there's a large concentration of mist that affects a monster in the area, and one cutscene drives Fran to berserk? That sounds familiar. I'm trying to recall when exactly that happened. Ooh, ignition. Cool.
Yeah, the characters are going to sort of explain it right after this. The problem is that...
Akashiko, no, he was still a man. A man who drowned in ether.
It's no way for anyone to go.
Come on.
Because I distinctly remember it being explained, sort of.
God,
The
you
problem...
did a death
Yeah.
sentence in this place. Not that Sylvester cares.
Why is everything all... is this ether?
Yeah, it is an ether flood.
Oh,
Basically,
okay.
areas that get flooded with ether have to be quarantined and people have to be evacuated because normal people basically turn into that. They get overwhelmed by the ether and basically go crazy.
Oh, breathe deep of the blessing.
But because we're,
Said being a
what's the term?
dominant
Dominance? Or we're okay?
This is
Yeah.
an ether flood.
Bearers have...
There shouldn't be one here, should there? The workers couldn't survive this.
Well, it wasn't here last time, I can tell you that. Which means we need to be quick. The ether won't hurt us, but I'd rather not find out what it's done to everyone else.
Torgal, you're okay, right?
Yeah, Torgal's fine.
Okay, good.
Careful though, he might bite you later.
Oh. I like my dog.
But, yeah, bearers bearers and some non-bearer humans do have some resistance to ether floods, and dominants are basically immune to them.
Ah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
And we're all dominants here, so I think we're fine.
Yeah, like, the game does explain it, or at least it explained it enough to me that I understood it, but the game, it's not, because Clive is already familiar with the world, he's not going to be like Titus and be like, what's an ether flood, or an Akashic. The game basically is written with the assumption that the characters know everything, and then they have to figure out a way to write that so the player understands it without it sounding unnatural.
Right. And thankfully I remembered that they have a nice and convenient guide that basically tells you some stuff about the world itself.
Right. The active time lore also provides additional details for anyone who might still be confused.
Yeah, thank God they have stuff like this. Thank you, active lore.
Yeah, this is actually something I do legitimately like. Like, the game gives you enough of an explanation that you don't need to look at the active time lore, but the active time lore can give you more details and catch you up if you've been away for a while.
Yeah, which helps me.
There's a lot of things in this game that are really well integrated.
I mean, I'm glad that they have stuff like this so that we can actually, like, get a good glimpse of the lore. I remember one of my issues with Final Fantasy XIII is that the game utterly never explained anything, so the only time that you could actually get, like, any glimpse of what the heck anyone is really doing and what any of this means is you have to look up the frickin' guide. And the whole thing is basically like a tutorial on the whole plot that is basically written as supplementary material.
Yeah, I like how for the introduction of the Akashic here, the game does a very good job of showing you how the Akashic form and what it is, as well as through the dialogue. Like, the characters freak out that there's an ether flood, we see the guy go berserk, and Sid explicitly mentions what's happening. Then after we beat him up, and then after we kill him because he's gone berserk and he's trying to kill us, we get the main details on ether flood equals bad, and then we see more of the miners affected by it.
Yeah, so we get a good glimpse out of it. It's a nice form of storytelling. We get the show and don't tell.
It's very good environmental storytelling, and it definitely nailed it pretty well in this part. I will continually say, for all of its flaws, Final Fantasy XVI does in fact handle its world and its lore very well. Mostly.
Wow, that's emblematic of 14, huh? It's like this was made by the same people.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out what engine they used, but I'm more and more convinced, especially with the graphic updates 14 is getting, that they're basically using a modified version of 14's engine.
I can see that. I also just love the sound that Sid made. He's like, what? Yo. And he fell. Alright, Sid, come on. Let's pull you up. And also, hey there, Judd. How's it going?
Hey, Judd.
I love the introduction of the lore button. It means I don't have to look up a damn glossary to figure out what the hell a frickin', what is it, a lycede is.
Thank you.
Look on the bright side.
I'm not even that bitter against Final Fantasy XIII. I just have things I don't like about it.
I don't think the first half of Final Fantasy XIII told its story very well.
It didn't. I was fucking lost. All I know is turning into crystal people bad. We need to fulfill our purpose, but that might also be bad. I don't know. Okay, war cry. Oh, come on. Oh, great. He's one of those people.
Remember, shoot the mage first.
Yep.
Or stab.
Yeah. Oh, you mean you? Yeah, come on, you. That's just stab. Oh, this is horrible. This is the fact that we're fighting like a bunch of workers here and looking at them right now. Like, this is horrible.
Yeah, it is. And no surprises, Dean, considering we just got introduced to them. It's probably gonna get worse before it gets better.
Yay! Oh no. I can't wait to feel like shit about stuff. Again. Alright. There. Done. Or not. Do you guys handle it, or you guys good? Oh, good boy. Good boy.
I'll defend 13. It definitely has problems, but I think it's overhated, particularly criticisms of hallways and the game playing itself. I will give an agreement on the thing about the game playing itself. I actually felt like I didn't care for 13's gameplay. It's something about it just didn't click with me. But I feel like the game, I needed to do more inputs for 13 than I did for 12. But yeah, 13 just didn't jive with me for whatever reason.
I just wasn't hooked within like the first couple of hours that I played out of the game. So I think the most that I didn't get far at all. I got to like when I think her name was Fang came, but that was about it. It was around the time when you unlocked the quote-unquote spear grid of the game.
I got as far as Pulse. I actually got down to Pulse, and I got to Fang and Vanille's old home. Then
okay.
I got stopped by a boss because apparently the game has like a hidden timer or something, where if you don't beat the boss fast enough, the boss will cast Doom on you.
Okay. That's a DPS check.
Yeah, that's a DP. Well, it's actually a defeat the boss check, to be honest. Because if you don't defeat the boss fast enough, you're basically screwed.
Okay. Well, that's kind of how Doom is whenever Final Fantasy usually comes up. So usually you have some stipulation of beat the thing before they finish casting this.
And I actually legitimately didn't like that, because I actually had more fun with Final Fantasy 13 when I was fighting the bosses and trying to figure out patterns to beat them. And I do like going through my JRPGs a little bit underleveled, mostly just because grinding gets very boring very quickly for me.
Amen to that.
Except for the Persona games.
Yeah, the Persona games are kind of require you to grind at least in some regard. At least beat up every single enemy.
I don't find grinding boring in them.
Oh, you don't like? Oh, okay. Yeah, I understand
I think
that.
it's a combination of the music, as well as the fact that at least for Persona 5, grinding is very easy in that game.
Oh, there's plenty of options that makes grinding like a just a non-issue in that game, especially when you get Ryuji skills.
I'm kind of hoping that Persona 3 Reload also makes grinding pretty bearable. And it doesn't, because I actually remember not really having too many issues with grinding in Persona 3 Portable, so...
Yeah, I don't remember having that many issues in that game either, so... Going to my knowledge, at least from what I saw from the gameplay so far, it looks like they might utilize some stuff that makes things a bit easier. I don't know about, like, stuff like instant kill shadows, but I guess we'll see when that comes up. Would be nice to have like something that makes it easier, but at least Tartarus won't be a pain in the ass anymore. As much.
I remember disliking Tartarus in Fez, but I didn't mind it in Portable. I think I know Tartarus still had like 100-something floors, but I think all the levels were actually smaller in Portable.
I believe it, yeah.
And having the player control option made a lot of the more aggravating bosses a lot more bearable, like the sleeping table. In Fez, I hated that thing so badly I would literally scream bloody murder when about it. But in Portable, it was literally one of the easiest enemies bosses I had to deal with.
Yep, just because who knew that the ability to control your party members would make the game easier?
Yeah, who'd have thought?
Yeah, who'd have thought?
Happy New Year, Judd.
And apparently from Drake, Hope is an underrated character. The only thing that I know about Hope is that I don't know why he didn't admit to Snow that, hey, you kind of killed my mom. Or got my mom killed.
Because teenagers are dumb and don't know how to deal with shit.
Yeah, so...
Yeah. I liked Hope more than Ken in Persona 3, I will admit that, but I think that's partially because I think that Ken's voice acting was kind of annoying in the original 3.
Yeah. Which will hopefully be better when we actually get to Reload. Alright, cool. Jesus, these guys are just gonna become regulars, aren't they? No, the critical thing about Hope's grudge about Snow that a lot of people don't get. Yeah, please elaborate on that, because, like, the only thing... I'm only just going by my own first impressions with the guy. I don't have, like, a harbored grudge against the kid or anything. Unlike Ken. Because fuck Ken. Hope was, like, 100 feet away watching Snow dangling from a girder. His mom falls, he tries to pull himself up, and then Snow falls too. From Hope's perspective, Snow let to try and save himself. Oh, yeah.
I think I remember that, actually.
Yeah, so there would be some bitterness that would happen through there. He didn't know that she was already dead and Snow lost his grip. Yeah, because the whole thing is that she was shot.
Yeah, she was shot.
And then, well, yeah, she died.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that, at least. Coral Sword. There's razor sharp.
I know my friend Alex wants to give Final Fantasy XIII another shot, now that a lot of the hype and hype backlash and all that has kind of died down. He, if I remember correctly, I think he actually either got halfway through it or he actually finished it, and it left him feeling very cold.
I mean, sometimes when I, like, usually when it comes to games is whenever you get, like, distance yourself away from, like, a bunch of, like, the backlash or the hype and stuff, it's like, oh, now I can look at things with a much more fair perspective.
Yeah, we were actually talking a little bit about that when the topic of Mass Effect 3 came up.
Mm-hmm.
And things regarding, like, its original ending, the comparison between, how I felt about it at launch and how, husband Dan felt about it when he finally played the games years later and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
How some people are still bitter about it, how some people have let go of it, and how some of that's just because of perspective. You know, like learning that needing to make a game in 15 months and working 90-hour work weeks to get it done is very, very bad.
Yeah.
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 I know that my stance on Mass Effect 3 partially softened because I learned more about what the development team had to deal with in order to get it done, and B, honestly, for how badly Mass Effect 3 kind of ends, the game itself is actually pretty damn good.
I heard that it as a game is actually pretty good. So.
Oh, agreed. In terms of gameplay, I would argue it's probably the strongest Mass Effect game.
Mm-hmm. I think that most of the complaints that were launched for Mass Effect 3, to my understanding, is the ending at the time.
And the glitch on the Normandy that never actually got patched in the original, where you could actually get stuck when you're walking around the cockpit.
Ugh.
Yeah, I don't know. No, I have no idea, like, how that could happen, but it did.
Yeah, hence a glitch. Sometimes things just fly under the radar.
Yeah, the Legendary Edition mercifully doesn't have that, but it's got a really weird bug at the end of the game where if too many audio files are going off, the sound will get inverted.
Oh,
what?
What?
I was fighting in the final level of the game, and because there's so much gunfire, and because you run into a lot of like banshees in it, the banshees scream can actually bug out the audio.
Ugh.
Yeah, the thing is that it's the only level to do this. When the level where the banshees are actually introduced doesn't have that problem. So it ironically made the game a little bit harder to play, because I couldn't tell where the banshees were coming from anymore.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah,
that
I
sucks
didn't
a
die,
lot.
though.
Oh, okay, that's good. But a lot of people don't get that because the player sees things how Snow did, not as how Hope did. Yeah, that's kind of the thing for like a bunch of folks. It's when we know something that the other character doesn't, we focus more on what we know rather than what the other character knows. It's just kind of what a lot of people do. I'm guilty of it. A lot of people are.
It's one of those things that you kind of have to learn to train yourself regarding,
Mm-hmm.
and it comes kind of just as a skill over time.
Yeah, because it's like when we know something that certain characters don't, like this is also like a problem with like most superhero stories. It's like it's kind of hard to empathize with them about well, they don't know about it, so yeah. But and yet it's like it then goes into a feeling of whether their feelings are unfounded or not. I mean, unless like Hope deliberately sabotages Snow for everything that he does, then I mean, yeah.
If I recall correctly, I believe that Hope does struggle a little bit with how protective and kind Snow is to him because of what happened to his mom.
Oh, right.
But I think some of that got resolved before everyone went down to Pulse. I don't quite remember, but I do remember there being some sort of understanding between the two of them.
Do they have like some sort of like Well, I don't know if you've gotten far enough to answer this, but Drake could probably answer. Is there a moment where like Snow and Hope actually do have like a legit talk about like what happened?
I believe there's actually a scene just before everyone leaves Cocoon where everyone does have a chance to settle down and talk a little bit.
That's good.
So
as long as that's the case, then I'm fine with that.
Yeah, and I think during that time everyone does get to sort of talk out their differences and stuff, because I distinctly remember Lightning and Snow being able to do so. I'm going to assume that Hope and Snow did as well, and I think Saz and Vanille did.
Ah, okay. Wait, did Saz have a thing against Vanille?
Huh?
Did Saz have a thing against Vanille? Saz is the dude with the chocobo, right?
Saz is the one with the chocobo.
Okay.
How could those creatures escape be here in the mines?
I don't quite remember.
Connected somehow.
Vanille's focus, if I recall correctly, inadvertently resulted in Saz's son being turned into a Lassie and crystallized, if I remember correctly.
Ah, okay. Let's see,
So, I think I remember there being strife between them. I distinctly remember I think that Vanille wanted Saz to kill her.
Oh, okay.
But I don't completely remember the details. All I know is that I do believe they did come to an understanding. Because I distinctly remember the scene, and I do distinctly remember, like, either Saz trying to kill Vanille or trying to kill himself.
Ah, gotcha. I'll probably give Final Fantasy XIII a go at some point. I don't know if I want to stream it, but it would probably be like one of those games I would be interested in checking out.
I do want to give it another shot. I ended up playing it after a lot of the backlash towards it died down, and I did find I didn't care for it. But honestly, a lot of it in the end was, for me, it was more like the storytelling's okay if it felt a little bit unnatural, but for me, the thing that kind of killed the game was that I just found it kind of boring to play.
Ah, yeah. That kind of reminds me of how I felt about 12, to be honest. Like, the thing that I had against 12 is that before I played games like Xenoblade and Final Fantasy XIV, I hated MMO gameplay. Like, the real-time, like, not turn-based, you have to position yourself accordingly, all that stuff. Yeah, that just wasn't for me at the time. Oh, crap. And, oh, hey, BB Gamer, how's it going? But
I actually remember when I started playing 14 and liking it, I wanted to give 12 another shot, but I just don't think that game will be in the end. In terms of gameplay, in terms of watching other people play it, I will happily do so because I just love the script for that game. The localization is top-notch.
I heard, and I did get a lot out of it. But, yeah, it's kind of one of those I want to give it another chance, because I've stated, like, before, it's like, I hated Final Fantasy XII back in the day. But that's mostly because it didn't suit my gameplay preferences.
Yeah, and our gameplay preferences have, in fact, changed over time. Of course, I say that as I'm playing a gacha game, and spending my money on some gacha game.
Okay, I can't say nothing because I spent money on Fate Grand Order, so... So you're fine, Cole. You're totally fine.
To be fair, to justify it to myself, I only dolphin Genshin, I don't whale it. And since I have the Raiden Shogun now, I don't have any reason to spend $300 on this game again.
Did you? Wait, what?
I did that last year.
Oh.
Well, technically, I spent $250 Vel gave me 50 as a gift.
Ah, gotcha. And Judd, to answer your question, did you never play Final Fantasy X? That's my first Final Fantasy. Yep, I played Final Fantasy X. I played the shit out of Final Fantasy X.
Mm-hmm. Final Fantasy X was my first Final Fantasy, and while there's definitely points of it that haven't aged very well, like some of the voice acting,
yeah,
and the fact that the Aeons in that game are so fucking broken, it's ridiculous.
It is. They are broken. That's why I love them. Thank you, Bahamut.
Screw Bahamut. Vale 4 is where it's at.
Vale 4, yeah, you're right. Vale 4. Some of the voice acting. Ha 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 ha!
Hey, I will forever defend that scene because in context it's justified.
I know.
They're doing it on purpose.
I know it's on purpose. That's what makes me laugh.
I know.
That's what makes it funnier.
And yes, I say some of the voice acting because I do genuinely think that the voice acting, I feel like the voices were fine, but some of the delivery was off.
I liked Auron in that game.
Auron was really good. Honestly, I think I remember someone saying that the best, I think it was either the actor or the director, was that the best thing about Auron, oh hi, it's a dragon.
Oh hey, a dragon.
Was that because you can rarely see his face, he was or his mouth moving, the actor could deliver the lines more naturally, which is really obvious because the one time you can see his mouth move, the delivery is a lot more stilted.
Isn't that like when you see younger Auron? Like
no, it's actually when you're talking to Yuna on the hill in the Midland Highlands, I believe it is, before you fight the Chocobo Eater.
Oh, okay. Okay, some of the best remixes ever. Goodness gracious.
Yeah,
but
there's truth to that.
Yes, there are. You know what I haven't used in a while? My limit break.
Yeah, anyway, have fun with your skill check.
Yeah, better... Oh, great! What a great way to return, huh?
So, a question for the people who are bigger Final Fantasy X fans than me. I remember the game well enough, but I'm open to new perspectives. Okay, let's hear it.
Joink. Yeah, let's hear said question. It's been a while since I played Final Fantasy X, but I really want to search time to actually play the game again.
Why do people love Lulu? Because I regularly see popularity contests
no.
consider her one of the best female characters of the franchise and best characters of 10. Well, Drake, you see, I don't see it. I mostly remember Lulu being an icy bitch. Well, here, the thing is, Drake, you see, look at her face, and then draw your eyes down a little bit lower, and just leave them there. Past the chin, past the neck, there. There you go. And now you know why people like Lulu.
Yeah. I mean, not wrong, but yeah.
In all seriousness, though, you are right that Lulu is very icy, but I believe part of that is because of the world that she is in. I think it's actually her coping mechanism, because she's very stubborn she's very icy to people like Waka and Tidus, and well, in the case of Tidus, it's probably because he knows jack shit.
Yeah.
But in the case of folks like Waka, I think she's very harsh with him because of the fact that she feels like he's destroying himself, and he's not listening. Lulu's kind of that character where her way of handling the trauma of her past, including the two summoners whose pilgrimages who died on their pilgrimages while she was protecting them, is basically to close herself off from people and assume probably hostility first, or at least not want to be warm towards people because she feels like she's probably going to lose them very quickly again.
Yeah, I don't think she really gets attached, basically. Especially since they know what summoners have to go through.
Yeah. It is worth noting she is a lot softer in Final Fantasy X too, and I think that is because of the fact that the world has become safer without sin, and she doesn't need to worry about losing the people that she cares about deep inside.
Oh, I agree. I was about to say, Final Fantasy X too, she mellows out hard.
But yeah, that's, for me, why, even though Lulu kind of makes me go, girl, chill out, I'm also like, nah, I get it. I probably would have been the same.
Considering the world that they live in, yeah. Funnily enough, Lulu and Waka end up together. Yeah, that was still something that shocked me when Ryan spoiled that for me, admittedly. Oh, wait, Dragon Dance, his attack and speed went up.
But on that note, can we talk about how Lulu's outfit looks nothing like what anyone else in Spira wears? There's no lies.
No lies detected there. Everyone is, like, dressed for the beach. I don't think that Lulu looks like she's dressed for Hot Topic.
Lulu's dress would make Hot Topic blush.
Yeah.
But I also remember her going out of her way sometimes to be mean. Like, there's a scene where she basically tells Tidus and Yuna, you two will never replace Jet and Braska out of nowhere. I actually do not remember that. I'll need to actually go back through and take a look.
Yeah, I have to really remind myself on that, because I do remember that she does have, like, a very, very cold demeanor. But at least that's what I've gathered, or what I can recall from back in the day. I just remember, like, I mean, the biggest thing is Cole mentioned it. She was kind of hot. But, yeah, I need to, like, review stuff, and yeah, who knows? Maybe I'll have a better and fresher perspective about Lulu.
By the way, once you're done beating the shit out of this zombified dragon, you're gonna need to reset the stream on my end.
Gotcha. Yeah! Okay.
In the meanwhile, I'm going to continue beating up people.
Gotcha. Don't worry, me too. And Final Fantasy X-2 is Beach Episode the game. It's Charlie's Angels. That's the thing. It was when they decided, yeah, you know what? The world of Final Fantasy X is actually kind of happy when everything's at peace.
Yeah, I mean, we did have a giant weapon of mass destruction almost destroy the entire world, but other than that, bikinis. Bikinis,
yes, or just wear the thief outfit for every character if you want your jollies.
Friendly reminder that Riku is only 17 in Final Fantasy X too.
I thought she's 18 in X2.
Nope, 17.
Ah.
Riku was 17, Pain was 18, and Yuna was 19.
Okay. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Wait, I thought that Pain was the oldest.
Nope, Yuna was the oldest.
Oh, okay.
I distinctly remember the guide. I do not know why. I played that game way more than I had any right
to. 10-2 is actually a decent game. That's the thing. It's really fucking silly, but it's actually a good game.
The requirements to get, like, 100% completion in that game are so fucking stupid that it's not worth it.
It isn't. I agree.
It is a very fun game.
Go ahead.
It's very fun. I like its gameplay. I love its job system. It's really dumb.
Yeah.
But I like it.
It's a really, really dumb game. But at least in terms of its story. But I enjoy playing that game a lot. That was the first game that I think I was introduced to a job system. And I'm just like, this is actually kind of fun.
Oh, 100%. And I'm going to say this right here and now. I like the fact that every job gave every character an outfit that matched their style. Like, instead of it just being like, oh, they're going to be in this one particular outfit. No, they completely went out of their way to design everything, one for all of them.
Yeah. Yeah, because, like, okay, Cole brought up a guide. I remember when I read the guide for Final Fantasy X too, and the biggest thing that I kept looking into was what outfits did they get for this? for this particular job.
Also, friendly reminder that if you side with the new Yevon people, you cannot get 100% completion in the game. You only get 99%.
Yep, you fuck yourself over for the true ending. Rip.
Yeah, but fortunately, the good ending you only need 76%, and the good ending I would argue is the better of them.
Yeah, so it's better. Also, I missed Drake's joke about the wedding. Hold on. Saitane is 16, and look how horny he is. Hey, he's a horny teenage male. He will be horny. And hey there, gaming cat boy. I remember that. Also remember her going continues to be mean. Okay. Oh, it's yes, we on the fly on a wall on their wedding night. Waka turns over in bed. So, how was I? Chapu was better. Remember, it's a coping mechanism. I like the voice acting in 10-2. 10-2 had alright voice acting. I still remember, I forgot what her name is. She was like one of the recurring villains in that one. But LeBlanc, yeah, her voice acting was very cheesy.
You're good!
Okay, alright, I'm gonna state this for the record. Don't play the fucking massage scene when your folks are home.
Joke's on you, Dean. I don't live with my parents anymore.
This was back when I was younger and I first played the game.
Now that I think about it, I think I was like 11 or 12 when I played it, and I remember... Okay, I missed the massage minigame the first time around for reasons I don't remember. But I did it while I was doing the playthrough, when I was using the guide as my thing, and I remember distinctly being like, I don't know why, but I should probably close my door.
And for good reason.
And now that, fast forward, like, several years later, after my ace ass comes out and I actually know what this stuff is, I'm like, oh, I know why, because it's really horny.
Yeah, it's super duper horny. Let's see.
Also, I'm sorry, but I do not think LeBlanc is hot at all.
I don't think she's hot either.
You would think she would be, considering that she basically has that huge ass V-neck, but no, she's not.
I don't really find her that hot, at least compared to like folks like Lulu and Yuna nowadays. Like, yeah, I kind of prefer them. And Pain, mostly Pain. All right, Riku appears in World of Final Fantasy. Wait, she does?
Pain is like small titty goth girl.
Yep. It's weird because Tara Strong keeps slipping back to her Bubbles and Twilight Sparkle voices, and it's really distracting. It must be because she hasn't played the character in a while. I don't think she's been in a video game in a while, actually.
Tara Strong is apparently getting kind of controversial recently.
I heard.
Yeah.
I heard some stuff. It's just, yeah. Yeah, remember when a certain a certain crypto thingy was popular? Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, there was also this thing going around where I guess one of the roles that she had been hired for a Kickstarter project, she was recast because of something else, and she accused the developer of anti-Semitism.
Oh, right.
Then it came out that the people working on the project were a primarily Jewish team, and she had only been contracted for the pilot, and she had been paid for it.
That didn't work.
So
I think we're gonna need.
I don't know what's going on.
I need to like look back on a my sword's bigger.
But I meant that figuratively.
My sword's bigger, Sid. The game is ending at the end of February and Riku never got in. Huh. Oh, the City Opera Pain joined, so Riku doesn't? Oh.
That's surprising, actually.
That's fucking weird. Okay. Alrighty. I have no idea why that's the case. Yeah. I also heard some stuff that Tara Strong had also been involved in. I don't know all the details. to be completely honest. I just know that there were things about her that, yeah. Oh, hey, Ron. Hey, Ron. Hey, it's Santa Claus.
Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas, bitch.
Merry Christmas, motherfucker.
That's more like it.
Yeah. Let's... Alright, fine. We got the bigger sword, also known as just fucking lightning it.
I thought that was a staff.
Yep. That I used to cast lightning. Cool, we destroyed the mother crystal. So how fucked in the world are we? So how fucked is the world going to be?
Clive,
Or unfucked?
look.
Not the shiny, no! Also, I really hope that folks like the color blue.
What is that?
That seems to be a constant throughout this entire area. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Sid!
Who'd we summon?
Ifrit, I need Ifrit.
Not known they assassinated Santa.
Without you.
You know who is playable? Shulk from Dirge of Cerberus, Rex from 12. Rex? Really? He dies in the beginning! Spoilers! But still. That's... okay. Is this opera thing like the next Dissidia game coming out soon, Drake?
Jill, why aren't you doing any? There you are.
Yeah.
Why aren't you doing anything?
Jill, help!
Hold on.
Hold on for what? See, Santa's alive. Alright, cool. We're repelling, oh, great. Internal struggles yet again. Looks like we're back.
Also, oh yeah.
At
Oh,
least,
never mind.
at least the dog tried. Torgal tried.
Where the hell am I?
Oh. Oh. Okay. Apparently Ramu was so frustrated with him, he just stabbed him with the staff. Opera Omnia was a tie-in to the city of NT, but because NT died while OO remained popular and kept going, it's ending on February 29th with almost 7 years of service. Oh, okay. Torkel tried.
You again.
Oh, great. Do I have to face myself again?
What do you want?
Remove the Lance of Longinus Shinji.
Fuck. He's still alive.
Oh, right. I forgot. I almost forgot. It's an M-rated game. We can get away with saying fuck. Can't wait for Dragon Quest 12 when people will start saying fuck again.
You know, I'm pretty sure this game has dropped more F-bombs than Stranger of Paradise.
I think you're right. I think I can count the amount of F-bombs they drop in one hand.
Yeah, and it was very good.
They were effective with their F-dropping.
I don't give a fuck who you are!
I wonder how John's enjoying that game. I know that he's been playing it.
I still never finished it.
Oh, right, I had to finish it.
Yeah.
Because the game forced you to play by yourself.
Which is kind of dumb, honestly.
Yeah.
That's not all they get away with in this game. Ooh.
Oh boy.
No lies detected there.
Oh no.
I really actually do want to replay 16. I definitely enjoyed it that much.
I mean, you do have the Final Fantasy difficulty, and the DLC is going to be coming, more DLC is coming out soon.
Yeah, I think it's like Rise of the Tides or something like that.
Oh great, it's one of these. Oh, stop giving me flashbacks to Final Fantasy 14. I wanted to get away from 14.
Dean, I have bad news
What?
for you. This game was made by a lot of 14
Say it ain't so, Cole. Say it ain't so.
I mean, the game has DPS checks in it.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, and also the fucking rings. You can't escape Final Fantasy XIV, Dean. Don't you want to finish A Realm Reborn, Dean? Pray return to the Waking Sands, Dean. Ugh. I'm actually impressed how well
they
they
never
transitioned.
streamlined that?
No. Well, they gave you letters that automatically transport you to the Vesper Sea, but that's about it. You still have to pray return to the Waking Sands a lot. Still sucks. Oh crap. Time to play crowd control.
Fighting mobs in this game is so fun.
Oh, it's fun. It's satisfying. Nope, 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 nope. Wait, I could just dodge with a... Oh, yeah! I shall vanish for now. Potted plant supremacy. Alright, have a good one there, Time to Think. Thanks again for the... Thanks again for the games yesterday. And, attacks are trial guard well enough you can dodge and attack them, but they're not overly generous enough to making it easy. And then laser beams happen. I got this nice stick. Thanks, Ramu.
So I guess this version of Typhon is very different from the one that's in the other games.
Typhon? That's this guy's name?
Yeah, mysterious, voice said it.
This is mine.
Alright, gotta get Ifrit out. Wait, what was the reoccurring creature's name again? They use it in the vein. Final Fantasy XIV loves their Greek mythology. Yeah. They really do.
I remember now. I had a fire.
Unleash the power of Ifrit. Oh, wait. Embodying
Okay.
Ifrit again. Oh, thanks for the reminder. I needed that.
Yeah, especially since now you have much more control over Ifrit.
Okay. So things aren't
Unlike-
as, basically, automized.
Yeah. You have, like, full control over Ifrit now, so the game gives you his full control scheme.
Cool.
Instead of just being like, hey, here's a couple of buttons.
Oh, yep. Okay.
Oh,
Oh, ouch.
Dean's having fun.
Aye. Why do they have Bahamut in this too? Yeah, I think they do.
Yeah, Bahamut is in the game.
Oh, okay. Oh, yes, dodging like wildfire. Oh, yeah.
Remember, we have already seen Bahamut.
Yep. Yeah, we had seen him in the cutscene, so, yep, he indeed exists.
Hey, Devastator, how you doing tonight?
I am easily amused.
Oh no.
To which case,
Dude, you can just ram into the guy and do damage. Nice!
this is fun. Woo! I wouldn't be. I would take being a dominant very not seriously.
Oh, I actually just remembered an interesting fact I wanted to tell you about this game.
What's
I
that?
found out.
Shit. Here we go again.
Sorry, the sounds became distracting.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
I found out Platinum Games actually helped with the development of 16.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, specifically some people who specifically some people who worked on Nier Automata.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you know what? I could see that. Considering some of the icon fights, they probably could also make a good argument for Bayonetta 3, too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hello. Oh, there's more. Yep.
Dude just doesn't want to play fair.
Nope. So I just cloned myself.
What could that be?
A lot. Uh-oh. Oh, of course. They're shadow clones. Oh wait, do I gain his power? Oh, well. Okay, guess not. Alright, so what? Now did the guy actually gain a form? Oh.
Two, let's go.
Oh, okay.
As you wish.
Alright, bring it on. Okay, I swear this guy looks familiar. Oh, hey, Ashley. How's it going? Uh-oh.
If I remember correctly, Typhon is a reoccurring character in other Final Fantasy games. I think he actually is a friend of Ultras's or something.
I think you're right. Okay.
Except this Typhon. This Typhon kind of looks like he'd probably murder Ultras.
This is an interesting track. Okay. What? Woo! Getting out of the way.
Oh yeah, it's kind of techno-y.
Yeah, very techno-y. It's... uh-oh. Wait, what the fuck? Oh. Okay, that was new.
Don't run into the wall.
Alright, hole in the wall time. Let's go. Time to play hole in the wall.
Oh, hey, Pyro Blitzfire. Congrats on the new PC.
Yeah, congrats. Uh-oh. No, get out of my... Ow. That was on me. Uh-oh. Nope.
Ivan is a friend of Ultra's.
No.
Usually it's also a pink monster with 2 faces, one on its head and one on its butt. What's the DLC? If we're talking about 16 still, that would be Echoes of the Fallen and Rising Tides, I believe. Rising Tides hasn't come out yet. Echoes of the Fallen did though, and it was a lot of fun. Oh, I'm being timed.
Oh. Uh-oh. No, no. Oh, you meant Pokemon? Oh, well, that's... Wait, where did the topic of the DLC of Pokemon come up, unless someone brought it up in chat? I rammed right into it with my car!
Were you guys talking about it in Jared's chat at some point? Because I know Ashley's in that chat. Server.
Maybe, but yeah, it is the Pokemon DLC. It's the Indigo disc. Alright.
I have not gotten it because I never finished the original game. I think I'm kind of Pokemon'd out for a while, to be honest.
Only really needing an M2 set, just I got my set a hard drive for the time being. Oh, finally, I'm gonna blow him up. Here, I got a fire spirit bomb for you. And what do you have? Lasers. Oh, I thought I was gonna spike it like a frickin' volleyball, but then I got bitch slapped. Oh. Ow, 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 ow. I thought I'd get to, like, do the frickin' Spirit Ball, volleyball spike of doom.
Oh, you never let go of the spirit orb.
Oh. Oh, hey. Oh, look, there it is. Whoa? Do I get to throw it at him? Or I gotta spike him? Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Take the ball. Take it. Ooh.
You just punched it into his face. Good job,
I needed to save that because it was awesome.
Good job, Clive. Chris Redfield would be proud.
You didn't punch a boulder. You punched a rock. You punched a fire rock.
It's a fireball.
Mm-hmm. I do like the case I brought for parts instead of most RGB cases. Mine's a ring instead of the entire fan being RGB. Let's see. ID Nicole. Okay, cool. I thought he was based off of, like, I'm sure that he was based off of the summon in Final Fantasy, but I was wondering, like, which one in particular. Because is Typhos what his name was? I'm trying to remember all the summons that could be summoned in 6. Okay, I'm good. All's good. Everything is good. I think I got the guy's powers, so maybe I can shoot lasers out of my eyes now.
Enjoy your nap.
You're wounded.
No, Typhoon was an original design. Okay.
All right. The hole.
We'll find you a healer.
Yeah, a hole. Dude, you got lasered.
No, you won't.
Uh-oh. Oh, right. We left unfinished business with that guy. Or, oh, hello. Now give me 5.
And if you think I'm gonna let you have him,
Jill, do something!
Talk to the hand. Oh.
think again.
Oh. Alright, well, we took care of him. You absorb his power, so you're Mega Man? Yes, we're Mega Man. Because I don't give a fuck who you are. Okay, found a weird video, and apparently some refrigeration loop it using his own. Ew. What? Jill, do something? I am confused. Why would she do that? Oh no, is this gonna be a running issue?
The game is very good at forgetting there's more than two people in a scene.
Oof.
That's like probably the one thing I have a legit problem with.
Clive,
So,
for so long, I thought I had all the answers. But then I met you. And I learned it wasn't a good death we should be fighting for, but a better life. It's all very well, a man reclaiming his fate. But if he can't choose how he meets it, what's the point? So, I made a choice.
oh, well, thanks for the, okay, thanks for the remove.
The rest is in your hands.
Oh.
Crystal's blessing is a prison, Clive. And if it's an outlaw the world needs to help it break free. Stop. Please. I can think of none better than you.
Oh. So, I guess that's the second time that I had to deal with someone I like dying with a cigarette in their mouth. Wait, how is that denial? Oh. Oh, okay, fine. I guess I'll just use remove on you.
In ashen grip, let ember glow, to kindle flames anew.
Oh, hey, it's you again.
Pizza time.
Thank you. He came with the pizza. Hey, Joshua. Oh, of course Clive passes out before then. Okay. Great. And Torgal. Silly DM, Joshua's dead. Oh, silly me. Oh, right, sorry. It's Roxas.
Had I arrived but a moment sooner.
Torgal!
Hi! I remember you.
I remember.
You're not dead.
Oh, you're not dead? Oh, it's been a while. Arf.
I saw you protect them. That was very brave.
This is Shojaxu. Shojaxu.
I know you're there, Ultima.
Ah, god damn it. Not you again. Oh, silly me.
Learned our name. What else have you learned, Phoenix?
Damn, Ultima got old.
My travels have revealed much about you
Oh,
and your ambition.
wow. They just outright just called Joshua now.
You who tore me from my brother. And I know that it is his power that you seek. But know this.
Phoenix down.
If you want him, you'll have to go through me.
Very well.
Okay. Pew!
Breath of mine ancestors, fill these lungs that I may dispel the songs of suffering.
A disturbance.
We'll leave. My brother alone.
And then I blew him up.
This is getting us nowhere.
We agree. No more games, Phoenix.
You tossed a fireball at me. Congratulations.
We are come to claim our vessel.
And I said no.
These flames are nothing. You will know what it is to burn.
Yours is a fleeting form. I'm not fool enough to think I can harm you. But to protect my brother, I don't have to.
Oh, hey, Clive. Good morning. Don't worry, your younger brother's here.
These are not flames of destruction.
Have you forgotten already who I am?
So you just absorbed So did you just absorb Ultima into yourself? Are you okay?
Just try and get to my brother now. Fiend.
This isn't really a spoiler, but there is no good reason as to why Joshua couldn't make contact with Clive at some point, even just to say, bro, I'm alive, I'm just busy doing something right now.
I do half agree with that. I think the reason Joshua did keep his distance was probably because of the fact he sealed Ultima inside him, but I do think he should have at least written him a letter.
Yeah. Wait, so we're not gonna see Joshua again for a while?
Oh, what are you talking about? We'll see plenty of him.
Oh, okay. Well, not with Clive, I'm guessing. Because I sure hope they aren't going to explain shit about him for the next 20 hours or so. Oh, and... well, sorry to say, Sid's a... oh. Oh. Ah, great. So, great, the hideout's under attack. one. Wait, no, this is... Wait, is this the hideout?
Yeah, it's the hideout.
Well, great.
We've got to go.
Not without this.
Oh, hey, look, a Dark Souls character.
Sid is not among the dead. Shall I send
They really hold off on telling you anything about Ultima until much later. That's a little weird. Oh, hey, it's Titan. Hi, Titan. Oh,
No, I
damn.
really wouldn't want to do that.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Alright, so I darn well hope that the side quests that I had for the hideout are still okay. I think I cleared them all out. Okay, so they're not going to explain shit about Ultima for a bit. Great. Okay, we made it to Assassin's Creed again.
That's why this felt familiar.
That look in here, it's freaking Ezio, for goodness sake. So, okay, we apparently just gotten pretty far out of it. Pray for a confusing and frustrating three-word caption.
Might I interest you in a potion, milady? Perhaps a soothing salve to ease the aches of the road? I'm sorry. I wish you well, but may the mothers guide you.
Oh, oh,
Calmatives,
oh,
curatives,
okay.
unguents, ointments.
All right. I guess she doesn't like me. All right. Huh? What?
It's good to see you, Sid.
Huh.
What have we learned?
I am so confused.
In an old courthouse on the edge of town.
What are you talking about, Dean? It clearly states this takes place 5 years later.
Yeah, 5 years later, huh?
Luca's private guard.
It's a trap. And not a very good one at that.
Another. What does he hope to gain from this?
I'll have the captives free before nightfall.
You do nothing of the sort. Our comrades didn't give their lives for you to get your throat slit in a god's forsaken slum.
I mean, you're right, but
The courthouse should be left to suffer.
That's not what I said. I simply meant it doesn't have to be you who frees them.
well, at least I get the job done. So they did a time skip, but for some reason and somehow.
Damn it all. You're as stubborn as the old Sid was.
Oh, I'm not sure if you noticed, Dean, but you're now Sid.
Yeah, I'm the Cid now. I'm the leader.
Just don't say I didn't warn you.
Congratulations.
You're
We now
Sid
have our
now,
first playable
and if
Sid.
anything happens to you,
Yay.
we're finished.
I'm still kind of stunned. 5 years? Like, why? Like,
Because why not?
I'm glad my dog's okay, but yeah.
I mean, we have to get these characters into their 30s by the fact that we're not changing their character models at all, except giving Clive a few more strands of hair.
I was about to say, I think that Clive just gained more hair instead of gaining anything else. Oof.
But he looks so yummy now. Look, I'm sorry. I am legally required to and allowed to take over Clive.
Fair. That's totally fair.
Son of Hugo.
I'll wager he thinks as highly of his minions' traps as we do.
Then this should be easy.
Don't hurt us. I beg of you.
So you are Sid now, huh? I guess. Yeah, I think that the only thing that I've noticed that happens with Clive within this time skip is that his hair has just gotten messier. And more.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he has a more of a stubble now.
It's going to be all right.
Yeah, I know. That's what makes it attractive.
I'm here to even the odds. Any objections?
It's him, the outlaw. Sid's here.
So I just took the name of Sid. Okay. And even Sid's theme keeps playing. They included time skip in order to accelerate certain characters and plot points and where they had to be. Yeah, so all that stuff that happened earlier with all that happened in the former hideout,
Yeah, a lot of people are dead.
I figured. The Power of Thunder. We've known about this for 5 years, but yeah, here you go. Does anyone really gives Clive's magic skills, such as Thunderstorm, the range? Okay. Ramu's feet. Blind Justice and leeches a... That's literally a shot lock!
Yep.
Alright, got it.
You should also have his skills, too. Yep.
Yep. I call upon the power of thunder. Yep, I just pile drived him.
So, congratulations, you now officially have a full loadout.
Sweet.
It only took 12 hours.
12 hours and apparently 13 or 17 years, I think, in game.
18 years.
18.
Yep.
Titan sends his regards.
Okay, so Titan is now who we're dealing with here, but we left him alone for a good 5 freaking years now? I'm sorry, I'm not over this.
There is kind of a reason, believe it or not. You'll run into it shortly after.
Alright. Okay, well, I'll take your word on it. I parry him and then I levitate him in the air. Alright, oh wait, it's just the one. Oh, thanks, Torgal. Good boy.
Enough of this. Let him play with the kitten.
Oh hey.
They brought a pet.
Like, imagine if Final Fantasy VII Disc 1 ended and Disc 2 begins with 5 years later.
You know, that is a very good comparison.
That's a good point.
You'll pay for what you've done, Sid.
Those things are fast.
We'll have to be faster.
Thank you. Pikachu!
Clive, use Thunderbolt.
Down, kitty. Oh wait, I forgot to restart the share screen. Give me a second.
Oh wait, it's fine, actually.
Oh, it's fine.
Yeah, it did the glitchiness, but it's been fine since you defeated the dragon.
Huh, that's weird. Alright, got the lightning shard and yeah, various other stuff. Okay, cool.
To hell with this!
Yeah, come on, I took an whole army of all of you.
They'll tell Hugo.
Let them. There's been more than enough bloodshed for one day.
Alright, Hugo is, yep. So DM gonna try a new weapon for Monster Hunter World for PS5? Yeah, I might, because I stuck with Longsword and Dual Blades. I might as well try Hammer.
I think that's actually supposed to be Monster Hunter Wilds.
Oh, Wilds? Oh, I don't know. We'll see.
God, that's gonna be
Murderer.
awkward.
All of our friends are dead because of you. Do you hear me? They used us as bait. Bait to lure you out of your stinking hole, all because you couldn't just let things be.
What are you even doing?
Well, excuse me for saving your guys' lives, assholes.
Did you think we'd thank you? They'll never forgive us. We're all marked now.
You know what? Maybe Victor was right and we probably should have let someone else did this.
We fought to secure a better life for our kind. To see that we are treated as equals. Do you not want that?
What we want is to be left alone. Every time you show your faces, it is we who suffer.
It's all right. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry for saving you. Okay, bye. Would you like to have a talk with the kitty that I just slain earlier?
Just leave us be. This is our home, and this is where we'll stay.
I mean, the fact that there's an elderly bearer is something.
Sid told us this wouldn't be easy. They'll come round.
If you say so.
So, do we get an explanation and stuff about the whole Joshua thing, or Oh, okay. Well, all right.
Huh?
No, nothing. I was just referring that to the characters and such, but, okay. Oh. Alright, back to the hideout we go. Or the hideaway. Depends how you define explanation, but you will. Okay.
You really, really want that exposition now instead of just, like, integrated.
Yeah.
That night 5 years ago, we destroyed what for many was a symbol of hope. For a reason they'll never know.
Oh, boo-hoo.
We cannot blame them for thinking us the cause of their misery. Though it's to give them a better tomorrow, they see only that we've made their lives harder today. Yet the boil must be lanced if it is to heal.
Just remember in wilds you can take a secondary weapon, so for wilds wish 2 weapons. Oh,
Wait,
you can?
really?
You can do that now?
Said that he wanted to create a world.
If so, I'm long swording and dual blading. That sounds like a great combination. Or gun.
I honestly don't think it mattered to him if that choice was right or wrong.
Yes, Clive, you totally can. We're just gonna explain it to them. Don't worry, it'll all make sense later. Right as soon as you stop spitting in my face.
That's what he wanted. What we want. And that's why I bear his name. It's why we've all chosen to bear his legacy. And I'm not going to let anything stand in our way.
Ride's over, lovebirds. Home sweet home.
Thanks, Boatman. Yes, in the trailer, did the hunter with a weapon in his back carry a bowgun with a saddle in his bag? Oh, okay.
Alright, Dean. Welcome to the new hideaway.
The new hideaway, you know what? Okay. Is that a ship? Or is that
This is also why it took 5 years for us to go after Kupka. We needed to rebuild.
Yeah. Well, that makes a lot of sense, but... is that a ship?
Yeah, it's a ship. It's a derelict airship, actually.
It looks like an airship. Oh, hey, look, it's the hideaway that I recognize from the trailers.
Home sweet home.
Home sweet
also,
home.
I love the music here.
Otto was asked.
Wait. Why are we in Monster Hunter World?
Ah, it's Astera 2.0.
It is Astera. We just need to find, like, the one place in where I captured a giant Rathalos over there, and then it's home. Hugo sent a letter to the Leviathan. Yes, in the trail you see the hunter had he has carrying a bowgun in his saddlebag and a weapon on his back. Oh. Okay.
So, there's plenty of room in the new hideaway to explore, but a lot of the main quests tend to just congregate into, like, into 2 main areas. So, you technically don't need to travel throughout the entire thing. So and it is easier to navigate than Astera was.
Okay, well that's good. Astera was kind of slow to travel around in.
Yep. On an unrelated note, in the past 5 years or so, they've been working hard on trying to make the crops edible, and they figured out how to filter the blight water.
Ooh.
So, the highway actually, despite being in a blighted lake, actually does have clean drinking water.
That's actually good.
It's very good.
Alright, let's see who's still alive here. Okay, we got a bard.
Have we any more knuckle pucks?
Orchesterion. Oh, a jukebox.
Yep.
I'm guessing that we have classic Final Fantasy songs somewhere. Let's see.
Does that one have blood on it?
Oh, Karen! Hey, you're still alive.
Well, don't just stand there gawping.
Ask about the last 5 years. Oh.
I remember it like it was yesterday.
Wait, oh, it's not fully dialogued. Okay.
Nope, it's not. These conversations are fucking awkward because the rest of the game is fully voiced.
Yeah, this is a little weird.
Won't hear me complain.
Yeah, how's the hideaway?
Like, this is one of those things that I would love to see patched with the next DLC. These little scenes being actually voiced. It gets even more awkward because there's like a couple also where Clive is also in the conversation. And it's fucking weird.
Huh. Okay, sell all valuables. Oh, wow, that's it. Okay, fine. Alright. Oh, hey, goats. You're still good.
You're back. You didn't happen to run out of potions while you're away, did you? We've a fine selection of tonics and tinctures. Or perhaps you'd be interested in some new accoutrement. Here,
What were you trying to say, goats? Ah, Blackthorn, you're still good. Alright, all these... the shopkeeps are still good. That's good.
Good, because Karen is like one of my favorite characters in this game.
Let's see. I can craft the... I should probably craft... yeah, I better get this.
Not bad, if I do say so.
At Cole, crunch time is a pain in game development. Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, all crunch time is bad times.
Crunch time is bullshit time.
Alright, okay, let's just, you know, I like this, new hideout. Looks cool. Or hideaway.
There's also, new people that you can talk to, too.
Okay, now let's go see said new people. Oh yeah, you might take a break in, like, a bit so I could, play with the dog. Yeah, play with the puppo.
Yeah, we're getting to a point where it's starting to get a little bit late.
Ah, okay. I mean, we did finish chapter 1, so, or act 1, or pre-time skip, I guess. I don't know what's the best way of describing what just happened.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, because I consider this to be, Act 2 of the game. But if you follow the acts based on time skip, it's Act 3.
What? Oh, right, yeah, because we had the Kid Clive arc, then we had, Clive...
Angst Clive, the Angst Clive arc, and now the Dork Clive arc.
Sid Clive arc.
The Sid Clive arc.
A Dork Clive? Oh boy. Oh hey, it's Nectar. Okay, alright, thanks man.
There you are, Clive. Word of your adventures arrived this morning. Victor sent his thanks.
Neosite asked, what's your favorite character in this game, Cole?
Will miss the fools he sent to catch me. Not a single one of the brothers they saved showed me interest in coming with us.
In terms of main characters, let's be real, it's Clive. He's very well developed.
Gav's still off keeping an
in terms of NPCs you talk to,
Understood.
it's probably Vivian. You haven't met her yet.
Ah, okay.
Oh, wait,
unless she's right there.
Oh yeah, that's her. That's Vivian.
Unless she's right there.
Wait, hold on. Actually, I'm gonna take that back, because there's another NPC that I really like. Her name is Medidol.
Medidol, okay. Yeah, anything? Oh, okay, fine, Nectar. So you will be walking around going about your business, stumbling on a mini boss you're not prepared for. Unlike Final Fantasy XII, hunt enemies as soon as they appear, as soon as the bill is posted, even if you haven't read it. Okay, so I guess big enemies are just around.
Yeah, bounties are now available. You can run away from them, but they will attack you.
Oh.
Just while you're doing shit.
Well, I do like unique monsters, so I'm all for this.
What was that about Mididol? Someone was asking who my favorite character in this game was, and when I was mentioning NPCs, I decided to go with Mididol instead of Vivian. They're both pretty cool, though.
Vivian Ninetails, huh?
Oh, she's my mom.
Yeah.
So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Is that so hard to believe?
Did DM answer this question? DM and Cole versus Buckshot Roulette. It was made by the creators of Encryption. I've only seen like one picture of Buckshot Roulette. I don't know what that is.
Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here?
Oh, here's our story on what happened.
Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern storm has endured, recent days
I didn't know we were playing Fire Emblem.
Vivian is your local historian.
For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambraquois boots.
Everyone take a seat. They worked very hard on this PowerPoint presentation.
An altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether.
Are you sure that we're not playing Final Fantasy Tactics right now?
While you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor.
Okay.
A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world. Certainly, there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire. The
Fargus, right?
The Kingdom of Waloed. And of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
So we reached the war arc, essentially.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we were already technically at war, but for the in the past 5 years, shit has really hit the fan.
Clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet, in spite of it all,
apparently some of the troops are going around shouting, "Make Sandbreak great again," and starting to worry people.
Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me, and we shall consider ourselves even.
Even.
Vivian tends to give you a lot of lore and information about what is going on in the world.
Adequate.
That either happened during the 5-year time skip, or that is currently going on while Clive is doing Clive's thing. So, I'm gonna be real with you. I just like the way she talks.
Yeah, I mean, she's got a nice voice.
Mm-hmm. Oh, don't forget to go to the library.
Where's the library?
You were going the right way.
Okay. Hey, Jill.
Everyone seems so happy to see us. It's good to be home.
Wait, am
For
I
the
going?
record, they haven't banged yet. Oh, never mind. Vivian, yeah, just follow the quest marker. I forgot the library was over.
Oh, okay, cool. Again, are you sure we're not in Astera? This feels very nostalgic in a weird way.
Norseman Harpocrates.
Now that is a name I have not heard.
Oh wait, wasn't this that lore guy that stopped us, like, in the hideaway? Or the former hideaway?
Welcome home, Clive.
I don't remember.
I believe this belongs to you.
I distinctly remember him being in this act onward. I don't remember him being in the old hideaway.
Already? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same, but alas.
Oh yeah, there's also a lot more children around now.
Ah.
And by a lot, I mean like 5 or 6.
Ah, well, that's a lot for considering the kind of game we are in, so...
Is this Vivian the shiny variant? Is that why she has silver hair? Yes.
I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please, don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones.
I'm just assembling all these books.
In the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
Not too tired to go filching Kupo nuts, though.
Stop mentioning Kupo nuts. I'd rather not think about 14.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogle.
But what about good King Moogle I liked him.
The twins seem well.
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them. However well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night. From some more than others. And the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day. Gav will be back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
Yes, please. Otherwise, Taya will literally flip her shit on you.
Mm-hmm. Alright, anywhere... Oh, hey!
Not back a blink and you're already off solving everyone's problems. It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long.
Oh!
Forgotten what life was like without it.
Oh, yeah.
What it was
He
like
doesn't have his brand.
to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider
I just noticed that he doesn't have his brand anymore. Huh.
Yeah, so this is, I'll just give you this little tidbit of lore because I think it's easy to miss. In the 5 years that Clive has been running the Hideaway, some of the bearers formed an organization known as the Curse Breakers. And the ritual for joining the Curse Breakers is to have your brand removed.
Ah.
Mm-hmm. But the procedure for doing so is extremely dangerous because the brand is actually laced with a poison that can get that once it gets in your skin, you're basically dead.
Oh.
Mhm.
Oh.
Otto was
Yep.
here earlier with a letter from Gav.
But
He left it
more
on
and
your
more
desk.
people are willing to take that risk because it's a symbol of them becoming free.
Hmm.
But considering it still leaves a big scar across your face in the shape of a brand, can't people still tell you're a former branded? Surprisingly, no.
Really? Huh. Because
Yeah.
Because as soon as, like, they mentioned about the brand, I was like, oh, yeah, I see the scar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, surprisingly, not a whole lot of people pick up on the fact that you're a former branded.
Ah.
I think most people just see the scar and think that you got slashed in the face or some shit.
Which is equally as likely. I just saw his Gav, and yeah, his eye's gone, so...
Mm-hmm.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kupka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Are we going to the capital now?
It's more than that. This is our chance, the one we've been waiting for.
So we're gonna finally take down Hugo?
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the Hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now? Now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash.
Ah, Ash. That's the name of a continent.
You're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
At least we acknowledge that Joshua's still alive, just doing his own thing, I guess.
Yeah. But we're never told how we left the chamber.
Yeah, that one I don't get that. How'd we leave? Because the whole thing was crumbling.
Maybe he primed and just carried us out on his talons.
I guess, maybe. Yeah, that was a bit much, I admit, but they served that joke on a silver platter. I was, Drake, to be honest, I was kind of thinking that, so...
Thinking what?
Yeah, you know how they mentioned a Republican army in it? There's an easy, very political joke you can make. So, yeah, I ain't gonna repeat it, but I think you can pick up the pieces.
So statement B connected to statement A. I did not notice that. Okay.
Yeah, by the way, Final Fantasy theme. Yay. Yep. So, yeah, let's go and, let's go take down Hugo. The dude fucked about with our former hideaway and basically kicked us out of our homes. Oh, hey, you're not dressed as an organization member there, Joshua.
Nah, now he's just dressed as a bard.
You're a bard now?
Look, I'm technically he's not, but I swear to God, I get bard vibes from the fucking outfit.
And so the North is lost.
Oh, hey, and there's that one icon that that he saved, or not icon, dominant.
Attendant.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more.
His identity is not a plot reveal anymore, so he can walk around without his hood. So, are we gonna get like a moment with these two actually fucking talking to each other, or?
And here we chase shadows.
What are you talking about? Joshua's talking to his attendant right now.
Oh, yeah, okay, cool. Joshua, you tell me this. You absorbed Ultima inside of you, so you tell me. Oh, hey, Otto. You're asking spoilers, DM. Oh, excuse me. Sorry.
Yeah, the things you're asking, I can only answer with wait another hour, wait another 5 hours, wait another 10 hours, wait until we get to endgame, wait until all the crystals are destroyed.
Yeah, stuff happens.
Yeah.
Otto enters and finds the two in bed. Alright. The Gathering
I'm so
Storm.
mad. I don't think these two have actually fucked yet.
What would make Martha leave the
In 5 years? Huh. Okay. That's surprising, but alright. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna go speak with Otto, and then I should probably go and play with Daphne. She's probably a bit antsy right now.
Aw, poor Daph. Does she miss her daddy?
Yeah, she misses Daddy, as well as she didn't really get a chance to, like, play outside because it's fucking cold out.
Aw, poor Daph.
Yep. Hey, Malaya the Hero, thanks a ton for the raid. Or the meteor shower.
Oh.
Oh, hey.
My leg is not meant to bend that way.
I'm glad they transferred the Arret Stone over here.
Yeah, now you can swap costumes still.
Oh, yeah, I can. Wait, what are my options? Do I get any new ones?
No.
Oh. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just dressed up in normal. And, oh, well, at least I can change my sword to something else. I'm guessing that an option is, do they have, like, stuff like the Buster Sword or something as an option?
I think if you have the DLC, you get it. You can get it as a skin.
Ah, okay. Alright, let's go and visit Otto. I'm gonna check on Daphne real quick, and then, do we want to continue, or, how are you feeling there, Cole?
I'm starting to get a little bit worn down, to be honest.
Okay. I guess my alternative is, I'll go back to 14.
Okay, what's the beef with 14? I must know.
I fucking hate A Realm Reborn. It is so boring. My bitterness towards it mostly comes from, last stream wasn't fun. at all for multiple reasons. And mostly on the, hey, you know that final part that happens in A Realm Reborn that was really epic and awesome? It's like, oh, by the way, you still have like another 10 hours left before you actually get to the funner stuff in the game.
Yeah, I am noticing that there's a reason whenever I hear people talking about how amazing 14 is, the base game is kind of usually ignored. It's mostly the expansions people are talking about.
Everyone talks about the expansions, and it's like, I hate to be that guy, but I am really tired of hearing people say, stick with 14 for a bit, it gets better later, it gets better later, A Realm Reborn sucks. I'm like, then why is A Realm Reborn like fucking 50 hours long?
I mean, I actually don't dislike A Realm Reborn. My actual problem is that moving from A Realm Reborn to Heaven's Sword just takes too long.
Yeah.
I understand the idea of lead-up side quests to the expansion, but I feel like there's too many of them. I don't recall it being taking that long to get to Stormblood, for instance.
Yeah, they get better with like the pacing of the quests for like each of the expansions. It's just that A Realm Reborn is too much of a slog for me. I am so bored, and the thing is about it, especially, it's just like the way that I've been guided towards the game. It's like, oh yeah, you know all the fun stuff you like the dungeons and the bosses and all that? Yeah, we're not going to explain shit to you about all that, and we're just going to beat the boss for you. Just watch the cutscenes. It's okay.
Oh, that sucks, dude.
I know they mean well, but I want to fight the boss. I want to play the game rather than just being led on the fucking nose that, oh yeah, we're going to get you to the fun stuff faster. And I'm just like, okay, so I can't have fun with the stuff that I actually like from A Realm Reborn?
That's kind of why, like, when me and Nelson were playing, I kind of just let you guys do your own thing while I was just doing fuck all.
Yeah,
and
go ahead.
played the healer.
Yeah, it's just that when I'm playing like A Realm Reborn, when you strip the thing that I enjoyed out of A Realm Reborn, then what am I left with?
Nothing.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why I'm just a little bitter towards 14. It's just like, it's been... The best way that I can describe 14 is that it is a draining experience. It's physically, mentally, and now emotionally draining for me.
I'm really sorry, dude.
So, yeah, I don't think I'm having like the best time with 14. That's why I just kind of want to say, yeah, I want to distance myself away from that game.
Nah, I getcha. When I play 14, I am going to be taking advantage of the quality of life options they put in to make it so you can complete the main story by yourself. So.
I would probably kind of recommend that a bit. At least you could, well, heck, cock and ball. I get it. But yeah, my experience with 14 has just been pretty sour, basically. Is there something really awesome you'd like to see in 14? I may be able to tell you if it's coming to encourage you. I
hate putting words in Dean's mouth because I know he hates it, but I think he just wants to be able to enjoy the game on its own terms.
I just want to see what people really make a fuss about with this game, honestly. Okay. It's like, folks talk to hell and back about 14. And it's like, 14 is great once you get past A Realm Reborn. 14 is great when you get to the expansions. And it's just like, cool. Can I get out of A Realm Reborn first before everyone keeps telling me how much that 14 is awesome? So, yeah, I don't know. It could be just because I'm really tired of just like how much that people really sing the praises. It's also I'm extremely behind, or yeah, I just want to try and experience the game within my own merits, and so far, I'm not really seeing what people really sing praises with 14 over.
No, I gotcha.
So, yeah, that's the thing. Like, I don't mean, like, any disrespect towards people who love 14. Hell, 14 was exploding my timeline yesterday, or the other day, because of all the stuff they were revealing for Dawn Trail.
Oh yeah, they updated, they also revealed the new specs for the graphic overhaul.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, this was also just coming around the realms where I was just like, I was really feeling very sour at 14, mostly because, okay, I'm just gonna rip the band-aid off. The stream that I did, like, on Thursday with 14, I was not having fun.
I'm sorry, dude.
I was like, the thing is that I was super hyped, like, at the beginning of the stream, because I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna finish A Realm Reborn tonight. And then one thing led to another, then I basically went from extremely hyped and motivated to sounding very down, basically.
Did you beat the what I'm just gonna call the dragon?
I beat Leviathan. That was the most that I had done so far.
Oh, Jesus Christ, you've got more than you've got a long way to go.
I looked up my MSQ list and I was like, I got at least like 10 hours left.
Yeah,
so
got a very long way to go, dude. And that's actually the thing that I really don't like about the leading from A Realm Reborn to Heaven's Sword. It takes way too fucking long.
Mm-hmm.
The thing that annoys me is that I thought that they streamlined it. I know that they made one of the bosses easier because apparently he was basically a goddamn dick, and I can recall this because I fought him before they nerfed him, and he is a goddamn dick. But it takes way too long to get from point A to point B, I've noticed in the post-game.
Yeah, that was the thing that I took issue with A Realm Reborn, is that, like, it just keeps going, and I just want to, like, get to the stuff that people really talk a lot of stuff about. And and it's just, again, the key word that I always go to when it comes to anything related to FF14, it's draining to hear people keep saying, hey, you'll get to the cool stuff soon. You'll get to it. Don't worry. And I'm like, cool.
Final Fantasy XIV gets good 60 hours into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the thing is that I don't want to wait 60 hours to get to the good shit. I would like for the good shit to be there within, like, the first 3
Yeah. Yeah, and that's just been kind of just my issue with it. Like, again, I don't want to be like the big pity party, sort of like, 14 sucks, I don't see why people enjoy it. It's just that I just have, like, I'm just very bitter about my experience with it.
Yeah, I getcha. One of the reasons I actually have not been going back to 14 is, and it's not because I need to go through A Realm Reborn again, I actually don't mind. I actually quite enjoy A Realm Reborn because of how chill it is. It's just that everyone has hyped up everything so much, I expect I'll automatically get to, like, all that cool shit and be like, that's it?
Yeah.
Really? That's it?
I'm waiting for that.
Goddamn time.
I'm waiting for that feeling, because I said to myself, it's like, as soon as I finish A Realm Reborn, it's like, if Heaven's Sword does not impress me between, like, 1 or 2 streams, I am quitting the fucking game.
Yeah, I gotcha.
It's like, if this is all that people have been hyped up over, it's like, okay, cool.
If I could make a suggestion, maybe you should mute and block the Final Fantasy XIV tags, like, all of them. Because I kind of noticed that when I did that with Pokemon and even Final Fantasy XVI, I had a fantastic time.
I should probably do that at that point. Either that, or I should probably just have some streams where I just play Final Fantasy XIV on my own, without, you know, other people say, hey, we're having fun at Stormblood! Hey, Shadowbringers is great! Endwalker has awesome music! And I'm like,
Yeah, stuff
Cool.
like that can really spoil an experience, to be honest.
And I'm like, cool, that's fun.
Like, if there's one thing that I've learned from my experiences with John dragging me through Borderlands, Sammy speedrunning Divinity 2 when I didn't have anything, know what I was doing, and basically just a lot of stories I hear about people being bum-rushed through content by other people, so they end up having a bitter taste in their mouth for that game. It's that you have to go at the pace of the newcomer. Even if you in the end are going to be a little bit bored, it's the newcomers needs that come first.
Yeah, I feel that it's something that I'm just coming to learn, especially like playing certain games, is like I have the most fun playing the game on my own terms. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Like, I like playing the game like the way that I want to play it, and if I get robbed from like that first time like experience and whatnot, I just feel very sour towards it.
No, I getcha.
It's like, you know, when you're like playing a game with like your say like you're playing a game with someone like a best friend or an older sibling, and like all throughout the game, they just take the controller from you and play the boss for you.
Yeah, I getcha.
But yeah, that's kind of been my impression. But yeah, thank you for listening to my rant about Final Fantasy XIV, because that's just kind of been thoughts I've been fighting over for a while.
Now, honestly, my friend Alex loves 14 to pieces, but honestly, if you told him how you felt, he probably would have 100% agreed with you.
Yeah, so... oh, don't worry, I wasn't listening. Oh. Yeah. Oh, hey, Cole. Hey, look, you make an appearance.
Huh?
The person I'm talking to is named Cole.
He stole my name. I gotta kill him.
Yeah, we gotta kill him. He should die now.
Okay, I need to look at what Drakey C was typing.
Well, you weren't listening
to me. We were having
me.
this conversation.
Yeah, sorry about that,
let's
Drake.
See.
Yeah, yeah, read that part about what he mentions.
I do know one thing. It's chock full of references to the Nintendo-era Final Fantasy games, and I don't mean here's a boss from 6. I mean here's a boss from 6 with the same design, name, attacks, and we're going to give it lore and backstory parallel to 16 that works in our universe. So you get to see these old 2D pixel enemies reborn in glorious 3D. One specific thing I'll tell you is coming is that you may be interested in, though it's a long ways off. The weapons from 7 appear. So I can't speak for Dean, but I know for me, if you tell me, oh, the weapons from this are gonna be in it, I'm just gonna be like, I don't care. Give me costumes. There is, I think, Cloud's Advent Children.
I heard there's some like really cool cosmetics that do appear in the game. So yeah, I guess I'll see how I'm gonna feel, because I am gonna join back to 14 in a bit. But yeah, I want to at least take some dog comfort.
Not at all, DM. I get the feeling having my base world experience ripped from me when I was rushed through the game to get to Mr. with my brother.
Yeah, that I understand, because it's just like I like to experience the games however way that ideally I'd like the newcomer experience out of a game. Like, hey, if this fresh-faced individual that gets to experience a game. But yeah, like I would rather experience it towards that degree. And yes, I apologize, Drake, that I just wanted to finish my point. So but yeah, it's just I have my woes about Final Fantasy XIV. We're gonna get to it in a bit, but yeah, we'll see how things go.
But yeah, maybe playing at your own pace might help. I can't say anything really for certain. And hey, if you end up not feeling it in the end, there's nothing wrong with dropping it. I mean, it's not like you paid for it or anything like that.
Yeah. I mean, my trial lasts until like March, so yeah. After that, I'm just like, you know what? This is more hassle than it is, so I'll just give it a break for a few.
Yeah. I want to get back into 14, but Genshin just takes up too much of my time. So.
As long as you're having fun, that's all that matters.
Funnily enough, the reason that I got into Genshin was because it reminded me of Final Fantasy XIV. It gave me the one thing I actually wanted, which was the single-player experience.
That's totally fair.
But now 14 is giving an option of a single player experience, so I'm like, fuck.
You know what? It all works out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's okay. I could tell you were getting some stuff off your chest. Look, I've been holding this stuff for basically since the Thursday stream. I'll be honest, that Thursday stream bummed me out. So, I've just been like very conflicted towards 14 ever since then. So, and it's just that a lot of, I guess, long-running emotions started coming out there. So, yeah.
It's best to get it out here, probably in a safer area, to be honest, than blowing up on like John and Shin and the others.
Oh, I could tell. It's like if I would have like didn't like express this stuff now, I probably would have like gone in like Shin and John stream and I've just like probably just said, okay, you guys stop, and then yeah.
It probably wouldn't hurt maybe to talk to them if this is legitimately bothering you. They're your friends.
Yeah, I understand. So I'll probably express like some sort of feelings on that, but yeah, well, I'm at least glad that I could let some of my frustrations out a bit more healthily right now. So
yeah, no problem.
Yep. So I'm grateful. I'm grateful to you, and I'm grateful for chat for hearing me out. So, all right. I think that we're going to end our session of Final Fantasy XVI for now. I'm going to take a break for a bit to play with the puppo, but we'll be live in a bit with Final Fantasy XIV. So.
I bought World Day 2 of launch. I don't hate World, but being rushed through crap sucks. Oh yeah, 100%.
Uh-huh. I mean, if I'd imagine like someone who like basically, hey, you're playing World for like the first time, but here's all the Monster Hunter rank, like all the Master rank stuff, and basically someone who drags you through the story. Yeah, or rushes you through the story just so they could have someone to play Iceborne with. Yeah, that sucks. So, yeah, I would say for folks, it's just like if you want to play a game, just like try and experience it the way that you guys want to experience it. That way you'll have at least the most ideal way of experiencing it.
Hey, Dean and Cole, is there a game you hate but love at the same time? Okay, probably Dragon Age Inquisition in the end. Because I love that game to pieces. I'm still mad my cloud save deleted, like, 2 missions before endgame, like, over 8 years ago. 10 years ago, actually. And that game is also fucking janky as hell.
Right.
Persona 5's also kind of getting up there, I'll admit.
You know what? Same.
Persona 5 and Royal are very good games. They also are milk machines.
They're getting milked. I've said before, I'll say it again. It's getting milked more than Persona 4, but did anyone listen to me? No. But seriously, I mean, Persona 5, I just have the thing where it's just like I can't get motivated to finish Royal for some reason. So
I getcha. I think it's time we moved on to Persona 6 or Metaphor or whatever it's going to be called.
Yep. I can't wait for Metaphor.
Yeah.
But as for a game that I hate but love at the same time, that's a...
Actually, I think Mass Effect 3 counts too.
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly, unless 14 counts for that, but yeah, that's a difficult question for me. I'm not sure in which one that I would say fits into that category. I mean, there was games that I grew to dislike at some point, but I have Royal, but I just can't pull myself through it. That's fair, Ashley, and I like it. Hey, it's a good game in its own right. It's just that you gotta, bear with a bunch of the stuff in the game. So, yeah, that's a difficult question, huh? Maybe I'll have an answer as soon as I'll give it a bit before I actually have an answer for that. But all right. Thanks everyone for joining us in this rousing game of Final Fantasy XVI and our return to it. The 5-year time skip was a surprise, but I guess we'll see how things progress from here. Question mark.
So how did we get out of the underground area anyway? You know, it's a little unclear.
I'm just gonna guess that Joshua did an awesome move and just flew us out of there and then just disappeared because I don't know.
Oh, speaking of Joshua, you know his name is actually thematically appropriate.
Isn't it like a biblical thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Both the names Joshua and Jesus are modern translations of, I think it was Jesus' original name, which is Yeshua.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought there was a Joshua in the Bible, but you know, considering the Jesus thing, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, that would be Jesus. Which I guess technically means that Clive is John.
You know what? Yeah. Wow. Okay. That all makes sense now. Wow, they put some Christian values as well as Greek values in here. Oh, alright. I'm gonna go ahead and get myself a break, and you get some rest there, Cole. Thanks again for tuning. Thanks again for accompanying me on this rousing game of 16, and hopefully we can continue this next week.
Yeah, hopefully for a little bit longer. Oh, that reminds me, when are we going to do Saints Row?
I gotta... I gotta determine the time for that. You didn't buy a PlayStation Plus thing yet, did you?
No, not yet. I'm waiting until we actually get a time clock on that, on when we're gonna start streaming to get that, because
okay.
I want to avoid giving PlayStation my PlayStation Plus money.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I wouldn't buy one until until we get like a good date in mind. I'll let you know, because I don't know if we want to try and do it this week, because I know I got some games I do want to play this week already.
Yeah, of course. It's all determined by your schedule, dude, and I'm busy enough.
Yeah.
So are you, for the record.
Yep. Yeah, I'll let you know when will be the best time for it. I'll likely give you a better, firmer answer by next week.
Okay, sounds good.
Yep. It's alright. I'm gonna take myself a break, gonna check on the puppo, and we'll see you guys back in like 30 minutes. I'll keep the Twitch side live, and I'll close out the YouTube and the VStream side for now.
Alright, sounds like a plan.
Yep. Alright. Thanks again for everyone for joining, and I hope to see folks for Final Fantasy XIV and the next stream. Yep, take care, everyone. Have a good one, y'all.
Have a good night, everybody. Take care.
Yeah, seriously, though, Cole, thanks again for peering me out. That was on my chest for a good while.
Hey, no problem, man. I've been there, so...
Yeah, so... Alright, closing the YouTube side.